Hey guys, and welcome to my stimulus package update and stimulus check update. Wow, I haven't said those words in so long. I want you guys to know that I missed you more than you missed me, and I'm happy I'm back here for you with another video just to give you my perspective on everything that's been going on.
The price of gas that is already rising just on the hint of this whole conflict. You can see this headline here from Yahoo News. Here comes $7 gas prices. Warn oil strategists in dire outlook. Yeah, they say here, quote, my guess is that you're going to see $5 a gallon at any triple-digit oil prices, $100 a barrel. Remember, oil just hit $95 a barrel just about 48 hours or so ago as you get to $100 a barrel. And you might get to $6.50 or $7 a barrel of oil. Forget about $150 a gallon. I don't know where we will be by then. Energy Word founder Dan Dicker said on Yahoo Finance Live. Dicker said that oil prices could shoot to $150 a barrel, or in line to the super spike highs from 2007. Crude oil has already climbed 13% in the past month to $94 a barrel. Russia produces 10 million barrels of oil a day, the equivalent of 10% of global demand. Even if the U.S. doesn't buy a single drop of that oil, if Russia invades Ukraine and stops producing that oil for the rest of the world, stops shipping it out, just this conflict alone would probably suddenly spike the price of oil worldwide. Even if the U.S. doesn't buy a single drop of it, it will raise the price of oil worldwide. Supply and demand, the price of oil on the open market. Yeah, remember that oil is bound by the price it sells for, supply and demand, what it sells for on the open market. So even if the U.S. doesn't even buy a single drop from Russia, the price of oil will go up. So this is just one of the consequences here. And who knows what really happens here. President Biden is threatening sanctions against Russia. Russia has what's largely considered the second largest and the second most powerful military in the world, behind the United States. China is considered closely the third. China has backed Russia previously. The whole thing's just a nightmare. Meanwhile, the Democrats plan to suspend the federal gas tax if they can get it passed. The problem is that Republicans are against this idea. I'm not sure if it's because, the Republicans are saying they're against the idea because, they don't want to give any support to Democrats during an election year, and they're calling it just a political farce because I don't think it's because they don't want to give relief to Americans, but they don't want to help out the Democrats. The problem here with that is that what happens to Americans is that Americans don't see relief if they don't get this passed. But Democrats are going to be trying to pass a bill here, whether they include it in a stimulus package here, do it through a standalone bill, or however they plan to do it. But you can see the headline here. Democrats plan to suspend the federal gas tax, and this would reduce the price at the pump. And hopefully we don't see that just completely drowned out by the whole Russia incident. And remember that also the price of gas also really raises inflation on everything. Remember that pretty much everything, or exactly everything you see at the store, has to be delivered by truck. And other routes, a lot of other things come by ship as well. The majority of goods are shipped in as well, and raw materials as well. So, not necessarily food. Most food items aren't, but a lot of, plastic goods and things on the shelf that aren't food-based are shipped in overseas, and so are a lot of raw materials. And when the price of oil goes up, the price of everything else goes up as well because of shipping. Whether it's just shipping here in the US via trucks, everything goes up. Here's what Democratic Senator Debbie Stabenow from Michigan has to say. This is pretty interesting. Let me know your thoughts on this. Might be a little bit controversial, but let me know your thoughts here in the comments. Check this out.
You know, this last year, it really was a headline of Democrats deliver, but there's more to do, and that's what we're focused on for the coming year as it relates to the costs that families are feeling every single day. And there's no question that our country still faces supply chain challenges. I certainly from Michigan can speak about that and what that means, and everything that we buy in terms of cars and appliances and every part of the economy, and we are laser focused on addressing that, and the increased costs due to COVID. And over again, when we look at what has happened when you shut the economy down in the United States and globally, the ripple effect is in every part of our lives. And so we have been laser focused and will continue to be laser focused in addressing that. And Republicans have done nothing to lower costs. They have proposed nothing to lower costs. We've worked with President Biden to pass the American Rescue Plan that put shots in people's arms, to create safety for them, for their family, to get kids back in school. When the president took office, there were 46% of the children in America in school. Now it's 98%. That's a big difference, and we understand the challenges families still face under COVID, but it's safer. Children are back and learning in the classroom. And we've gotten our economy moving in the fastest, strongest way since 1984. It is amazing, the underlying strength, even when we've seen costs go up, which are very real. So consider a Michigan family with 2 young children. Dad works at a manufacturing plant. Mom manages a local restaurant. They're not wealthy, but they work hard and they get by. Then the pandemic hits. This Michigan family needed help, and the American Rescue Plan delivered. We established the Restaurant Revitalization Fund so Mom's restaurant could stay open and keep her on the job. Republicans voted no. And we provided larger Affordable Care Act tax credits that cut the cost of their health insurance, made sure their children could see a doctor when they got sick. Republicans voted no. We expanded the Child and Dependent Care Tax Credit. That means this family qualifies for an $8,000 tax cut to cover childcare. Republicans voted no. This Michigan family was able to keep paying their rent thanks to the $1,400 economic impact payments and the largest tax cut in generations for American families with children. And again, every Republican voted no. The pandemic has been a tough time for this family and every American. But rather than joining us to tackle high costs and inflation, Republicans are busy standing up for big corporations that are price gouging Americans while making record profits. We are laser focused on lowering Americans' costs and continuing the strongest economic growth since 1984.
Yeah, so let me know your thoughts there. I said it could be a little bit controversial because, she's bashing Republicans, and I'm not from either party, so I don't typically show things like that. But let me know your thoughts here. Yeah, so the problem here is that we have to pass things to get inflation reduced, to get stimulus checks passed, to get anything done, right? Because without action, we're not going to see anything done, right? So, let me know your thoughts here. What do you think they need to do here over the course of, the next 30 days, next 60 days, the rest of this year? to help people in need, to help struggling families in need, to lower the costs, lower inflation, to use the $800 billion of stimulus money. What do you think they need to do? So we have all the Republicans that are just voting no on all the bills here, but I mean, is that going to help anybody? I mean, I get that they don't want to help the Democrats, right? But I mean, we haven't seen any proposals from Republicans at all. So again, just trying to look at things down the middle here. There's just no proposals at all coming from Republicans here. There's no bills. We do have a couple proposals from the Republicans for the child tax credits, but there's been no movement on it at all. And it's been quite a while since they actually did that.
Alright guys, this is all I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really missed you. Hopefully I'll see you here again very soon. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on everything we talked about here in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos for you. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.